Live.
Alright. Black power, all power to the people. Red, black and green. Right? Basically, my name is Captain Rambo. I'm of the Black Riders Liberation Party, New Generation Black Panthers. I'm also a part of G.A.N.G, guiding the new generation. I felt the importance of coming to the park today to really speak about our African or our black liberation as a people. Because I believe in the UK, many of our black people selling out, bowing out, and not really doing what they should be doing for the African people, what Marcus Garvey taught from 70 years ago. And also back 60 years ago in 1963, 68, there was a Black Panther Party what dealt with black power.
Marcus Garvey.
Where black power.
Marcus Garvey, you know Marcus Garvey?
Yo, come round, fam. You know what, yeah? So we'll start again. Basically, because of this little situation, let me introduce myself again. My name is Captain Rambo. I'm of the Black Riders Liberation Party, New Black Panthers of Self-Defense. I'm also a part of G.A.N.G, guiding a new generation, black, red and green. First of all, this is ready for the blood of the struggles of what our people or our ancestors or what Africans go through now. Black is for the people, the African, and for our power. We as black people have the right to determine our own aims and objections to our own destiny, and greed is for our liberation of Africa, because we are from this mafia or other continents, but we are coming from an African origin. Black, red and green was originally given from us from Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey set this flag for us as our nationality. So when we say we are African, we also have a nationality. We find out that most countries within the African or other countries use these flags to fight for the liberation and the struggles of their people. Like you have the Afghans. Afghans colours are similar, and so is Liberia, because we fought our struggles, and throughout the modern history, coming from the 60s, we had groups from the African, the Pan-African back movements, from Malcolm X had a movement, the Black Liberation Party, Black Panthers had their movement, what had the black, red and green. But now in the year 2000, we realised that our children and ourselves has come to a gangster mentality. So what we've done is change the dynamics a bit. We call it the RGB, red, black and green, revolution but gangster. Because we believe in transforming our gangster mentality into a revolutionary mentality. Many books, what Huey P. Newton wrote a book called Revolution Suicide. When the person starts getting, when the race and the people start getting together to liberate themselves and free themselves of a system of the oppressors, these are called up. This is our flag. Most people in London, in the UK, don't know about these flags. It's nothing about religion. It's about your ancestors, about your liberation and your struggles. I thought today, being a representative of the new generation Black Panthers, to come here and address it to the public. We are a Pan-African, we are a black movement, if you want to hear the truth. We do say black power. And we all understand the struggles of the struggles of other countries. We know about what happened in Russia. We know about what happened in Europe when the European countries wanted to liberate themselves from their rulers. Now we Africans are going through that. We are fighting against our oppression. We are fighting against our slave masters now. You know, our oppressors. And we have neo-colonialism that's doing that more. We have our own black people selling us out. We've got people coming up on Hyde Park talking about they're pro-black and what they're doing for blacks, but we, G.A.N.G, guiding the new generation, is out there trying to show our works. And as a Black Panther, this is our duty. Community and the people. We have to come with our community programs. We can't be on this bullshitting levels no more. I see people here, elders and youngers. The whole point is this, of this flag, is to get this back in your consciousness. Because this is your nationality. You can take this flag and represent it around the world. What you lot don't realise, as Black British, Marcus Garvey came here many years ago and spoke here. And spoke for our freedom right here in the 1930s. And had over 1 million followers in the UN movement. Now, today, many of our Black brothers and sisters who is oppressed and go through their struggles, we don't have a, come on man, we don't even have our nationality. We call it ourselves British, but when we studied our roots, we were talking from our homeland. We was talking and put on plantations to benefit another race and another people and another nationality. Right now we're living in the year 2000, where many of us is in the loss. Some of us here is knowing what's going on, we're in awakening now. And now in this awakening, this time now, as gang, myself, the Black Riders, the new Black Panther Party, we out there all over the world, trying to wake up our people. Some people use the terms like guerrilla, other terms in the guerrilla, in the jungle. There's a jungle out here, we in the concrete jungle. We've been putting in the projects with the drugs, with the guns. We've been taught all this gang banging. They told us about gang banging. We never knew about gang banging till the American and the British taught us it. Because if you look at British history, they had gangsters all through their history. Gangsterism is what got them into power. Now when we say revolutionary, we've got gangster from quote, George Jackson, Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seals, the people who lived for us back in the 60s. If it wasn't for our elders in the 60s, most of us wouldn't even be here. And this is the problem. We come to this park and people say freedom of speech. I don't really hear no freedom of speech. Hear why? What are you really talking against? What are you really? I'm talking about fascism, racism, white supremacy, and colonialism, and neo-colonialism. And we know that when we talk about black power and all power to the people, we fall short as black people. And as African people, we fall short. So these are the things what we need to talk about and discuss. Because you might not be black, but your youths is rolling with other youths now. And they're on the black thing now. Or called gang culture now. So we as gang, guiding the new generation, we have many generals, we have many generals from all over. We have different representatives for different things. I do mostly the security, you understand? And I do most of the G.A.N.G, what goes through the community. My passion for my younger generation is so strong. So I want to teach you the truth. You can put this flag down now, my comrades. Yeah? Right. Now, I need to speak to the elders, the public. This is very true now. Many of you lot have children, and you're not working with your youths, man. And you're putting the burden on the younger generation. So we need the elders to start working with the youngest, man. And because of this is content over everything, it reaches the world, and it reaches many parts of London, it reaches everywhere. We want to put this on here. We need to start working with our younger generation. We need to start transforming their mentality, their spirituality, religion. We prove up in Speakers Corner with many debates in different religion ideology. And we see Speakers Corner is meant to be freedom of speech corner, but no one is talking their real freedom of speech. Do we need our freedom with a gun? Because all these words and all this talk ain't doing nothing. We need action in our community. We ask our people, can we get together and work with our youth? We need action, you know? So basically, I'm with my comrades here every week. We try to go out there, try to integrate with the youths, try to rap with our youths, try to build bridges with our communities, because it's power to the people, power to our community. There's a village statement going on, you know? And I have a comrade right here, a brother who does a lot of work in the community, and I would like to just bring him forward. Could you come into the camera, please?
Ask the questions and I'll tell you the answers.
Wait.
You know, at the end of the day, first of all, I want to say my name's Terry Breeze. We've got a YouTube channel called Monetised TV 7. We're all about all schools of thought. And as we're talking about the youth, we've got an event on the 4th and the 5th of August. And this event is called Black History Weekender. And this Black History Weekender has a theme, which is called It Takes a Village to Raise a Child. So this is where we become a village. You have people like G.A.N.G, you have people that are going to be doing fashion, you're going to have top speakers, you're going to have Robin Walker, you're going to have people like Oyinka and his team Narrative Eye, you're going to have people from the States streamed straight across. We're going to be showing movies for the youth, from Matrix and all that kind of stuff. We've got a woman called Dr. Moya, she's going to be coming through. We've got a few more elders that are going to be coming through, that are going to be coming onto this event, because this event is that we're going to become tourists once again. So now we're going to tour first day on the 4th, we're going to start from what we call the obelisk. The obelisk is where we take this photographic picture, yeah, which we need everybody to read, so that we can make history in its format. So by us taking this picture, it's documenting our history as much as possible, so that we can show our children what we've tried to achieve and what we're trying to do. Because, you know, the one thing is that we can document our past history, but the problem that we have is that we don't document our recent history. So things that we are doing, we're not documenting. So this is why we should be able to come down on the 4th and the 5th, because on the 5th, we're going to start from Marcus Garvey, the incredible Marcus Garvey, as we've got the flag, and showing the libations and respect to where Marcus Garvey lived. And then we're going to do Black History Tours once again, because we are going to claim our history by doing these tours, and then going back to the premises where is Ackland Village on Portobello Labrador Grove, W10, and we're going to have what we call an African market. And in